Hello, welcome to Probably Ty, and today I will be talking about loneliness. Recently in my life, I've experienced loneliness of myself and the fact that I am in a relationship that is long distance, and I realize my love language is, uh, I think, touch because I I lack a lot of touch. Um, Recently, the reason why I want to talk about loneliness is because I've experienced recently around this month deep thoughts about being alone, and I've sat in my room silently some nights just bursting out in tears as I listen to Mac DeMarco, and that's not really fit. First of all, you should not be listening to Mac DeMarco if you don't want to cry. But recently, I've also had a friend who lost his friend group, and I am not going to be giving out any detailed uh, experience on his part. He can do that whenever he wants to. Um, but he came to me 2 days ago, and I talked to him about, or I listened to him as he shared his experience with me. And I tried to give him the best feedback I can. But ultimately, I think the most important thing was to listen to him. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I could listen to him. And throughout my time, I would like to share my experience a bit. So, lately, I don't really have friends after high school. It's been years since high school, and I've graduated from high school. And I realize I actually don't have friends. Saying that sounds a little harsh. I do have friends after high school, but during my high school life, I've never went to friends' houses because I knew I couldn't go, and I was never also invited. The only times I was invited was to do a project, and I'm glad I did come to those times because I really did enjoy myself being friends with other people. But now today, it is a bit different. I usually find myself talking to more of my online friends, and even throughout my high school years, I had these online friends for a long time. Though, when talking to these online friends or being in an online group, I found myself being the friend who is only there for convenience, or is the friend who is only there because we have an extra slot and they're welcome to join. Usually not the friend who is the first choice, which is understandable. I find myself not being really much interesting to other people. And if you met me in real life, I am really socially awkward. I find myself usually just hiding in my room during my whole high school life and probably my middle school life as well. And it sucked. But recently, I, the thoughts I've been getting were really bad for me. And I'm glad I'm in a relationship right now because I did express my feelings to them and they did their best to help, and that's what sucks about long distance relationships sometimes as well. You can only tell them what you want, or not really tell them, but more of tell them how you feel, and they can't do anything to help you physically. Holy moly! Sorry, there was like an ad playing in the background. But recently, I just been getting a bit lonely. And if you're ever feeling lonely in the world, I do have a Discord. I'm sorry I have to bring up Discord. Usually, the fact that most of the people online found their friends through Discord and is still using Discord is probably insane. But I use Discord and I do have a friend server that I guess I mostly hang out in. None of my friends really, I don't know. But if you guys would like to, I did ask one of my friends if I can use their server as a hub space for people to just go and hang out in because apparently they want that. And yeah, all the people who I was talking about earlier, if they know who they are, you are not a bad person. I understand that you have a life, and it is just my own perception and what's going on through my head. And you don't know what's going on through my head, and that's okay. We all perceive different things, and it does take one to reach out and say, "Hey, are you okay?" And that is why I would like to extend the invite to said Discord to every person who needs that question to be told to them. And it's okay to say, no, you're not okay. Because I do want to try to help people. And I do want to make content. But I always find myself deleting it, which is funny. But yeah, if you like the video, please like or do whatever you want. Dislike it. Share it to a friend that you know. Post it on TikTok. Make a YouTube short out of it. But I do hang around in the Discord. And I do play Minecraft. A lot of Minecraft. Unhealthy amount of Minecraft because I love Minecraft a lot. I do play League of Legends. Um, that probably what makes me go insane. Valorant, I guess I play that too. I just recently hero shooters. I find myself tired around them because when during my time, during the peak time of Valorant, the friend group that I was in, I would never be able to play with the people who I wanted to play with. More importantly, I would never be able to play the people who I thought that was my friends. They're still my friends to this day. It's just, it's more of, have you ever been in a 6 person call? Have you ever been a 4 person call and then you join 5 stack and then they're like, oh, we need. Oh, we're just sorry, man. We're just waiting on someone else, and then you're kind of just sitting there. You don't want to go because they're your friends too, but then at the same time, you also want to join them, but then you don't want to say anything about it, and so you just decide to just sit there, and then play a solo queue and then start doing solo queues by yourself. It's really sad. I solo queued so much to try to get to their level, and I still probably did not be able to play with them in a 5 stack. And low key, it's fine. I think it's fine. I hope they hear this and don't think of me as like some sort of fucking petty guy. But I don't know. Recently, it's just I've been lost in my thought, and I've been overthinking recently. And I know a lot of people in the world overthink. So if you see this, please be okay. You're special. Everyone loves you. Or the people who love you, and you'll know the people who will love you. They're either your family or friends or siblings. And to my friend out there who is going through the same thing as me, I love you too. I If I didn't have a brother, I think my friends online would probably be the closest thing to being a brother. So I'll see you guys all later. This has been probably Tyler or probably Ty. And don't forget to join the Discord. Thank you very much. Bye.